Buhay! My name is AIDS.
Hola, I'm Chow.
Sawadika, this is Jix.
Annyeong, this is Jigs.
Konnichiwa, my name is Yuki, and welcome to
The Rainbow Perspective.
Hola! Welcome to our second episode. So, Jigs and I weren't able to join the first episode. Sayang, sobrang saya pa naman ng topic. Pero for sure, matutuwa din kayo sa topic namin today. Sobrang napapanahon, lahat naka-experience na nito. We're going to talk about, drum roll please, Totga.
the one that got away.
Ganon. Diba? So, ano nga ba ang
Nice.
Totga? Ano nga ba yung the one that got away? One word, sige, mga 1 to 3 words tayo.
Regret, I guess.
Pinagtagpo, ngunit hindi tinadhana.
Ay, bongga yon. Kanta ka, girl. Para sa akin, Totga siguro yung someone that you love, pero iniwan ka. Diba?
I think for me, it's the name that always haunts you.
Ay, iba.
Eme!
May pag-uusapan tayo mamaya.
Hoy!
Jigs, feeling ko ikaw may pinakamagandang definition dito ng Totga. Sige, ano yung
Actually, hindi ako
Totga?
prepared sa ano, pero I'm basing this sa experience ko. So, for me, a Totga is an ex-lover. Pwedeng naging kayo, pwedeng hindi naging kayo. Sa nakaka-relate dyan, di ba?
True.
Pwedeng naging
Hindi mo
kayo.
ko kailangang atakihin.
Ay, hindi naman ikaw, chicks. So, ayan, pwedeng hindi naging kayo, pero minahal ka ng taong to at nag-leave ng mark itong taong to sa buhay mo, and that person with those marks or scars sa heart mo ngayon left you with the what ifs sa utak mo. So,
Promise
ayan.
hindi ready, ha?
Hindi ako ready
Ayun.
doon.
Iba yun.
Actually, ang pinaka ano ko lang siguro, if I put it into an analogy, yung Totga is yung someone na parang kunya in-unfriend mo sa Facebook, tapos yun ngayon i-add mo siya ulit sa Facebook, tapos hoping ka na makita niya ulit, o kaya nagsustalk ka inside, yung parang ano lang, yung low-key stalking sa kanya kasi hindi siya mawala sa isip o kaya sa heart mo. So, ganun.
Alright,
Bongga,
hello
ang
sa mga
2 to 3 words
nakaka-relate.
natin, no?
Ay,
2 to
sorry,
3
Chow.
words, pero in-expect naman na namin yon na dapat kumpleto yung sayo. Okay, so I think all of us nagkaroon ng Totga naman, di ba? So now my question is, sino yung Totga nyo? Huwag na pangalanan kasi mentioning name is a crime. Di ba? Eme. So, pero describe your Totga na lang, and what was the impact when that person left? Sige, let's start with Yuki siguro para after nitong podcast na to may pag-usapan tayo mamaya.
Grabe naman. Totga, siguro, that person, I had to, ang hirap, pwedeng iba na muna. Anyway.
Ikaw na.
Okay, so there was this girl that I was about to marry, but then I found out that the baby was not mine. After that incident, everything is history. That's it. She's my Totga. Impact, I guess. Well, she made me somehow stronger, wiser. Wow, lakas maka Britney Spears, di ba? Anyway, yun lang. And I'm really happy somehow that that happened. She came into my life because now I have Chow. My happily ever after. Thank you. I love you.
Ay,
Wala
ang
namang
landi mo naman
ganyan.
po. Huwag tayong ganyan. Sige,
Sorry
ako
po.
na lang siguro sunod. Sige, ako na lang muna sumunod. Kasi medyo similar kami ni Yuki. Yung Totga ko din kasi, babae. Di ba? Kaloka. Babae siya. So yun. Actually, yung impact siguro nung Totga kong yun is, siya yung naging reason kung bakit ako naging bakla. Kasi parang after the heartbreak.
Ay, hindi ka ba straight?
Ay, ewan ko, depende.
Kala ko straight ka eh.
Oh my God.
Kaloka ka. Pero yun, parang after nun siguro, straight ako dati. Dati yun. Na-misplace ko na si Richard. Charot. So yun, after siguro ng heartbreak ko sa kanya, parang nawala na ako ng gana sa Merly. Sa sa mga babae. Charot, ayoko na ng babae. Yun, iba yung impact. Parang it took me a year to get over her.
Very meaningful yung totga ko. Kilala niyo naman kung sino yun, di ba? And dumating na sa point na even sobrang confident na and proud of even sa family ko, sinishare ko na kung sino siya, ganyan. But, you know, things happen, shit happens, and unfortunately, yun nga, he got away, di ba? And just retrospecting siguro sa memories na yun. It's painful, but sinasabi ko lang sa sarili ko na there's a lot of learnings. Siguro yun yung impact sa akin. Ang dami ko natutunan about not just about myself, but also about the emotions and the feelings of others. Siguro that's it for me.
Well, yung akin naman, siguro I would say na the years that I've spent with that person were some of the happiest years of my life. Ang dami kong natutunan, and I guess siya rin naman, marami din naman siyang natutunan sa akin ng mga life lessons and all. And yung mga ibang tao kasi minsan sinasabi nila na yung totga nila, or pag nagkaroon sila ng totga, there's always a regret. Pero for me, even siguro until the day I die, I won't say na pinagsisihan ko yung mga bagay na ginawa ko at ginawa namin before. Yun. That's me.
Iba din. Ganda ka dun, girl. Iba yung ganda mo dun, na?
Take the day you die, di ba?
Oo.
Powerful, very powerful. Like,
Super powerful. Power. Networking ka ba? Okay. The last but not the least.
Lagi akong last, ano? Pero naman pwede naman hindi ako yung last.
Bongga.
Ay, hindi bongga yung totga ko.
Sige.
Hindi siya ganun kabongga na I was willing to risk everything for that person.
Ay, totoo ba?
So, I think yung totga ko is yung I was willing to really risk at saka go 100% sa taong to. If I could have shared sa inyo last week dun sa coming out, is siya actually maging key talaga dun sa 100% na yon decision for me. Ayun, kaso, ayun, medyo parang feeling ko pangit ba ako, kapalit-palit pa ako. Yung gano'n na feeling na naramdaman ko. Though, even sa sakit na nagawa niya sa akin, there's a part or part sa heart ko na kaya ko siyang patawarin kasi ganun ko siya ka-love. Alam mo yung parang ganun. And I'm still in hopeful expectation na sana or kahit sa papano, what if kung kami ngayon. Pero yun, as we grow naman and we mature, we realize that things aren't, if they're meant to be talaga, and baka hindi talaga para sa atin, or allowing us to believe this thought made me believe that there is someone special or better for me. So, ayun.
Iba naman talaga si Liza Soberano dito. Ibang level yan. Iba.
Hindi daw yan ready, ha? Hindi daw yan ready.
Hindi yan ready.
Ma, I'm sorry, ma.
Sorry, ma. Dapat ganun na. Pero, will you still leave your door open for your totga? And why? Ako kasi feeling ko, hindi na. Kasi bakla na ako eh. I mean, I can see myself na siguro with that same girl. I mean, gusto ko magka-baby pero feeling ko hindi ko na kaya. Kasi Barbie na ako. Ganun. Ewan ko, ganun yung mindset ko.
Ako,
ikaw.
Sige.
Sorry na. Sorry.
Kasi gusto ko na mauna, di ba?
Unahin mo na si Jay.
Sige.
Ako simple lang. Ako siguro opening the door for that person. Yes, for a different kind of relationship. But I have grown so much now, and I've matured enough to be stupid to let him back sa buhay ko. So, ayun.
Ay, ibang level yan.
For me, hindi na fair para sa kanya if I would open the door. Of course, syempre, sa panaginip mo and wishful thinking na sana na continue nyo yung story nyo But it depends. It's a case-to-case basis, and not all Totgas. And on a higher note, if you know what I'm saying, siguro just reflecting dun sa last relationship ko, it's not fair if we're gonna open our doors to each other pa. I think just for the sanctity of taking care of one another din, and that's not gonna be healthy din. But I don't know, I'm just siguro takot lang din ako, kaya yun yung naiisip ko, but to be honest, I really don't know.
Ako, to be honest, 50-50. Because currently, I'm really happy. But the possibility of mas mataas yung chance siguro to spend the rest of my life with my special someone right now, which is Chow. But no, tao lang din naman tayo. The moment na nandun na ako sa point na yon, how would I react? How would my mind work? How will my mind... Basta English kasi, leche. Anyway, I'm not sure. Sa ngayon, the only thing that really matters is Chow and me, the life that we have. Uncertain ako, to be honest.
Ay, baka maghiwalay tayo after ng podcast na to.
Hoy!
Yung last na dyan.
So, wait lang sorry. Sobrang swerte nyo sa isa't isa, promise. Sobrang
Oo naman.
Relationship goals at its finest. That's what I can
8
say.
years. Diba?
Ay, diba? Parang government employee na yung tenure nyo. Charot.
Diba din?
Don't worry, mamimigay kami ng SAP para sa ating samahan. Charot. Anyway, next, chicks!
Bakit ako yung huli? Gusto ko munang malaman, bakit ako yung huli?
Sis, huwag na natin pag-usapan yan. Alam mo na yan. Ikwento mo
Gusto
na.
mo magsalita ka, be?
Wag na pala. Hindi ko na pala gusto malaman. Pero, di ba, minention ko kanina na parang the years that I've spent with my Totga, hindi ko talaga nire-regret yung mga yon. And I also mentioned na even until the day I die, never ko siya makakalimutan. But, going back to Chow's question kanina, if ako personally, I am open para sa possibility na bigyan ulit ng another relationship or i-try ulit, i-win back kumbaga ang kung ano mang nawala sa amin dalawa. I am saying no to that. And this is just me because I feel like kasi ako sobrang firm believer ako ng everything happens for a reason. And I think God made things to happen because hindi na talaga siya okay. May mga sari-sariling dahilan kung bakit nangyari ang mga bagay-bagay. And I also believe na we should stop looking for happiness in the same place where we lost it. So no.
Naiyak ka ba,
It's
girl?
a no for me.
It's a no
Sabi
for
yun.
you.
Sobrang ganda ng quote.
True.
Ang lalim.
Oo nga eh. Galing ingrown girl.
Ganong kalalim.
Galing ko.
Kadiri naman to. Pero for sure naman, di ba, there are times where we think of the past and wish that, things could have happened differently. Di ba? So, contestant number 1, Yuki. If you will be given a time machine, what could you have done better?
I think, kung pinaglaban ko na tuluyan akong ikasal dun sa Totga ko, then I would have lived a different life. So, more of, instead of pagiging coward dun sa sitwasyon, naging brave sana ako to fight for her. Yun lang.
Ay, palaban ka naman pala, sis. Di ba? Pero gets naman.
Girl, ingit is girl, Chow. Hindi naman. Joke
Hindi
lang.
naman ako naiingit. Actually, I know the story naman. Alam ko yung story. I mean, that happened before pa kami. So, dead man na ako sa kanila. Lampak eh.
Uy, walang away mamaya,
Walang away.
And guys, sorry na. May isisingit lang ako na question kasi napaisip lang ako bigla. Do you think Totga sa Rainbow Club is different from Totga sa straight club? Ano sa palagay nyo? Or are they just the same?
Actually, that's a very good perspective.
Ang ganda ng tanong mo, girl. That's a very wonderful question. Contestant number 2.
Sige, can I just answer? Ako, if you're asking if it's the same or if it's not the same in Totga, maybe if we answer that love is different for the straight at saka sa hindi straight, magiging iba din yung Totga, but I think love is love. So if I think everyone's feeling is valid. So valid na nagmahal ka, valid na nag-invest ka sa taong yun. O valid din na nagtanggap ka ng love. It just so happen na hindi nag-work out sa inyo yun. So even if you're straight or even if you're kung ano man yung preference mo or ano ba the identity mo. Tama ba ako, chicks? Nandito na ako bigla dun sa mga yan. But yes.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah, so love is love. It's a feeling. It's a thing that you do to someone. Pag naiwan ka, the same pain you feel is the same pain that the straight people feels. So I think it's the same. It shouldn't be any different. Kasi ayun lang, it's more of an emotion than an ewan ko, whatever you call it, whatever you can think of it pa.
That's very valid, to be honest. I think lang, to add to what Jigs has said, I'm not opposing it, but I think na magnify lang na what our community is feeling is different from how others are feeling, or mas exaggerated. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on this, but yeah, I agree. It's not. It shouldn't be different. I think parehas lang, but each person naman copes with it differently. I think hindi naman tayo nagkakaiba-iba on how we deal with it. Diba? Yun lang yun sa akin.
Ako naman, yung take ko kasi dyan is most of the time, I don't depend on just emotions. Pinag-iisipan ko siya most of the time. I mean, I believe maybe it's just me, pero parang for me, falling in love is a decision. You decide on it, di ba? You decided na ma-in-love ka sa taong yan because you think you like something about that person na in-love ka. Pero when it comes siguro sa Totga, depende din sa pag-take ng tao sa point of view. Iba-iba din naman tayong point of views. Well, pare-pareho naman siguro tayong naiisip, di ba, na walang difference dapat no matter what your gender is.
I think the only thing that's different is how are we handling it and what's our takeaway from that experience. Would you agree?
Yes.
Totoo. Kasi imagine the 5 of us, we have our very own Totgas, but then we have different takes, right? So and we have different ways of dealing with it. So I would say yes. Again, it's just the same for straight, any races, any identities, preference, and all. The only difference is how are we dealing with it, how we dealt with it. Yun lang.
Ayun. And I just wanna add, guys, na Totga kasi is very subjective eh. Yung definition natin ng Totga, very subjective siya because again, may kanya-kanya tayong, kasi probably sabihin natin si Yuki, ang definition niya ng Totga is A, and then ako, ang definition ko ng Totga is B. So, hindi po pwedeng, I guess, magkaroon tayo ng super same na Totga. Lagi siyang magkaiba. Yun lang.
Ang lalim nun.
Maliban na lang siguro pag same kayo ng minahal at same kayong iniwan nung naon.
Iba yan.
Nagagawan pa.
Grabe. Iba
So,
yun.
bakit
Iba.
Nicki Minaj, Anaconda. Ganun yun, sis. Ganun yun.
That's a different topic.
Hello po sa mga Anaconda, charot.
Sa mga kaibigan naming Anaconda dyan, hello! Salamat sa pakikinig. Okay. So, balik tayo sa tanong ko kanina. Na if you will be given a time machine, what could you have done better?
What could I have done better? Iniisip ko naman kasi, and siguro, majority naman ng makikinig sa atin, kilala ko, and kayong 4, kilala nyo talaga ako as a person. Head over heels talaga ako when it comes to love. So, I'm giving like 100% of me kapag nandun ako sa situation na yun. And I would say na even if I'm gonna redo what happened in the past, I'm not gonna change anything because it is what it is.
Ay,
It is
iba ka din
what
pala.
it is.
Perfect. Iba din, no? Perfect ka, girl. Well, ako, I never should have cheated, siguro. Kasi I was in Cebu studying for college and nasa Bacolod kasi yung ex-girlfriend kong yun. So, wala lang. Ewan ko, bata pa naman ako nung time na yun eh. So, parang I cheated. She found out. I regret it. Ang dami ko nang ginawa for that person. Pero wala na talaga eh. Wala na. So, maybe yun. If I can turn back time, feeling ko I shouldn't have done that. Diba?
Totoo naman, ako, I think, same din naman ako kay Chicks. Sobrang 100% din ako. But I think, what I could have done better is I could have prayed better na sana mas naging matibay at saka matatag siyang tao, na hindi siya naging ganung karupok at saka hindi siya naging babaw na distance lang pala yung makapaghihiwalay sa amin. So, ayun lang. I think I've given so much love. It's up to that person. It's not my issue na kasi. Wow! Issue na pala ito.
Aray ko naman.
Pero totoo naman.
It's not you, it's me.
So,
True.
ayun kasi, I think there was a part nung naging totga ko siya, I've questioned myself so much. I've questioned my self-worth, which shouldn't be the case. Kasi dapat, yung una sa lahat, ikaw dapat yung pinakabuo, yung parang ganun. So kung nagmahal ka lang naman, bakit sobrang sakit? Pero, ayun, I've forgiven myself. I've forgiven that person. Maybe, next time when I'm in a relationship, maybe I could help that person. I could have helped that person be more strong at saka worthy. Yung yung malakas yung self-worth niya at saka hindi siya ganun kapabilis masway. Ayun, we can only do so much kasi iba-iba naman talaga yung tao. Iba-iba yung tao. So, yeah. Baka hindi din pala talaga meant to be and it happens for a reason. So, there.
Sorry na. Kasi sobrang
Guys,
baligtad
sorry.
yung sa atin, no?
Can I just add? Kasi, sorry, alam ko tapos na yung airtime ko, pero may na-realize lang ako doon sa sinabi ni Jigs. And parang naisip ko na, going back doon sa giving 100% of yourself kapag in love ka. Kasi kung iisipin mo, going back din doon sa sinabi ko kanina na no regret, nabigay mo yung ganong klaseng love, ganon ka pure, ganon ka buo, ganon ka totoo sa maling tao, I guess you should just prepare that same kind of love or even better kind of love sa tamang tao. Kasi it will be more worth it.
Oh, ang ganda.
Yeah. And I think, sorry maybe just to correlate to that, Chicks, and that I think tama, hindi maling mag 100% love kay isang tao. And the reason why people are so broken because hindi din sila 100% nagmahal sa sarili nila. And I think, Chicks, to your point, na 100% ka dun sa tamang tao, I think that should be yung sarili mo muna. And it goes to any gender. It goes to any preference. So, ayun. To be honest, kahit anong gawin mo, when you love, it incorporated na dun kasi yung pain at saka hurt eh. So, ayun. At saka, pag nag-love ka at hindi 100% yung love na yun, nagmahal ka pa. So, ayun lang. And just how to save yourself sa heartache, it could be a better topic on a different podcast though. Pero how to save yourself on a heartache siguro, it's 100% ka rin dapat nagmahal sa sarili mo para hindi maging ganun ka-insecure at saka ganun ka-devastated pag iniwan ka ng taong to. Not neglecting na may pain kasi nagmahal ka naman, nag-invest ka naman, pero hindi naman nabawasan yung pagkatao mo dahil sa pagkukulang ng taong to.
Totoo yan. Totoo yan.
Yes, AIDS.
Sorry.
Bilang
sobrang powerful ng statements ni Chicks and ni Jigs. Siguro, what I was listening to them speak, tangin na lang na parang there's may pang ng pain still. Kasi syempre perspective naman ng totga, diba? Pwede kasing ikaw yung natotga, gets mo? Or ikaw yung ikaw yung natotga, or ikaw yung nagtotga. sa tao na yun.
Oo,
Diba?
parang it doesn't sound right yung
Yeah.
Charot. Yung thought.
Sorry. Oo nga. Pero nagets na.
Oo nga, potensya na. Yeah, nag-gets yun naman yun, diba? But, siguro 3 things sa akin if I could turn back time. First is communication. It's your role as a partner to, communicate, tell everything, be vulnerable enough to show them na tangin na hindi ako perfecto, tinatay ko naman yung best ko. But yun nga, echoing yung sentimento ni Jigsaw ni Chicks. Yun nga, you diba? Sabi nga sa Perks of Being a Wallflower, diba, na parang we accept the love we think we deserve. And it goes the other way around. Na parang sometimes in the process of loving another person, you're giving your 200%. And in the process of, showing them na sila na yung pang forever mo, or sila na yung parang, ayaw mo sila maging totga to begin with. You lose yourself too. So I think that's the second thing that I would point out if I could turn back time. Just be yourself. Don't assume someone else. Again, showing vulnerability plays a big part or a huge part of relationship building. And third, yun lang din. I am a believer of destiny. I'm gonna say na it is what it is. It happens for a reason and all that bullshit. But minsan kasi ikaw din ang dami mo mga desisyon na ginawa mo wholeheartedly. Hindi mo lang pwede sabihin na, tangin na gagawin ko to just because. Gets mo? And siguro I'm coming from a point na kaya siya naging the one that got away. Sometimes kasi you have to reflect na there could be a fault din sa'yo why you did that. Ayun. So yun lang siguro sa akin. Very heavy but kaya naman siguro pag-usapan. Yeah.
Oo naman. Dapat nadadaan natin sa mga
May alak ba kayo dyan?
Ay, may alak dito, te.
Po, labas yun yung alak nyo dyan.
May alak dito, may coke pa, tsaka Sprite. Speaking of alak, di ba, yung favorite nating laro pag nag-aalak tayo, yung Never Have I Ever. Alam niyo yun, di ba? Of course, alam niyo yun. Si Adrian, yung pasimuno nito. So, maglaro kaya tayo ng Never Have I Ever dito, di ba?
Di po ako alcoholic Di po ako alcoholic. Minsan lang.
I don't drink.
May mga days of the year lang. Joke lang.
365.
Oo, 365 days.
Punto. Yan. Natunto nyo. Thank you.
Sige. Maglaro tayo ng Never Have I Ever. So, if you did it, say true, diba? Baklang bakla, true. Pero if not, siguro, Wiz Khalifa. Bet mo yon. Wiz Khalifa. So, are
we going to say it all at once or one by one?
Isa-isayin natin. Sige. Tatawagin ko kayo. Maghintay ka, ha?
Patanong lang naman.
May ugali. Okay.
Thank you, Shopee!
Okay, sige. Let's start. Never have I ever begged my totga not to go away. Ako, true.
True, with a capital T.
Wiz Khalifa!
Wiz Khalifa.
Ay, ang tatag naman pala ng mga taong to. Iba yung perfectan niyo talaga na. Eto, sige.
True.
Inunahan na.
Diba? Talagang true. Maraming true. Sige, isa pa. Never have I ever changed like how you see things, your way of life, or whatever, after my totga left me. So, have I ever changed after my totga left me? Ako, true pa din ako.
True, with a capital T-R-U-E. All caps lock para intense. Puta.
True.
Ready ka na, chicks, di ba?
C-H-R-E-W.
W. True.
Parang ginuya lang yan, ha?
True Barrymore, true Aureliano.
Ang taray may entry.
Ibang level yung... This is a really great conversation. Like, super ganda ng conversation na to today. So, any final words siguro regarding Totga?
Ako siguro believe that someone is out there for you.
Bongga. Iba yun. Diba? Pero nakita mo na ba sa'yo? Hindi pa, diba? Charot.
Na-traffic lang.
Kala ko na misplaced.
You.
Na-dislocate.
Dislocate ang putang ina.
Yun lang. Totga could be a figment of your imagination. Totga not necessarily means that you feel the same way to one another. It's okay to feel na siya yung Totga mo without him or her feeling the same way back to you. But overall, I think mapapayo ko sa lahat is that huwag nyo sakalin yung idea ng perfect relationship. Or don't be so focused that there's a mold that someone needs to fill just for the sanctity of you being in love, diba? Love who you want to love as long as you're happy with them and you see that person with you in the future. Yun lang. And yun lang. I wish you all the best, I guess. And we deserve all the love in the world. Yun lang masabi.
Ay, ang lalim nun. English, pa-translate niya. English eh. Sige. Siguro ako, maybe pag-isipan yung mabuti. I mean, you focus more on yourself siguro. You love yourself more first than you love somebody else. I mean, before you love somebody else, diba? And ako kasi, I always believe in mind setting eh. You decide for your own. Even up to the point that you decide that you're going to love somebody. It's always your decision. So, mahalin mo muna sarili mo bago yung iba. Diba? Bago ka mag-isip-isip ng mga Totga na yan. Charot.
Well, for those who are listening, keep in mind, Totga happened for a reason. And if you've exerted effort, you've spent your 100% of love for the wrong person, you are now one step closer to the right person. So, that's it for you guys.
Grabe yun.
Sorry.
Thank you.
Okay, sige.
Magsalita
Ako na. Sige. So, I think what I learned sa Totga, that person had gotten away. Maybe for a reason or maybe without a reason. But in order for you to move on and to move forward sa life, I think we need to forgive ourselves first. Kasi kahit ano man yung reason niya, minsan kasi nagkakaroon tayo ng regrets at saka what ifs because we have not forgiven ourselves. So, yun, patawarin yung sarili nyo. And always believe in love kahit masaktan ka. No matter how much pain the world throws at you, the world doesn't deserve for you to throw it back. So, never be afraid to love. Yun lang.
Ang lalim. Iba yun. But English kayo, guys. Hindi ko maintindihan tuloy. Charot.
It was fun, guys.
It was. So that was another great episode of The Rainbow Perspective. So if you have any comments and suggestions, please let us know by sending us a message on our FB page or post a comment in one of our posts.
And if any one of you can relate or mayroon naging takeaway or learn something dito sa episode or podcast na ito, go ahead and share it to your friends, to your loved ones, may it be straight or may it be in a rainbow club. So,
True. Ganda yun.
I love it.
Right. So we hope you guys enjoyed listening to our podcast. Again, I'm Chow.
I'm Age.
I'm Chick.
and this is Jigs.
Of course, this is Yuki, and see you at the other side of the rainbow. Goodbye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.